CTV's W5.
He said, your house fell. I said, well, what do you mean my house fell?
Renovation nightmares.
It had fallen into the hole.
I was just in shock.
Shameful workmanship.
I knew I was in big trouble.
Incompetent contractors.
Who are we really dealing with?
The stories you heard about come true.
This is unbelievable.
Victor Mallory.
That's him.
Hot on the trail of an elusive con man many Canadians trusted.
Oh, he's great.
He was very smooth.
Just how easily could this
Yeah, we were gone.
have happened to you?
It's like they left real fast.
And
Yellow blower.
We're here.
imagine your first time in a big city.
I'm so nervous.
Look at your map.
For these students, it's a bold move towards independence.
Something that everybody has to do.
A life lesson
Not like my house.
with some frustrating results.
She's definitely struggling. You're gonna fall out of your chair.
Is that a realistic dream for all of them?
Sandy Ronaldo.
All right.
With a challenge unlike any other.
Hi!
And an experience
It is my first boyfriend.
they'll never forget.
It's really exciting.
It's the best day of my life.
This is CTV's W5. Here is Sandy Ronaldo.
Welcome to W5. So it's time for some major renovations around the house. Well, unless you're the ultimate handyman, and let's face it, few of us are, it's time to call in the contractor, someone who can see the job through, make sure the work is done right. But what if the contractor turns out to be not only incompetent, but worse, a con man out to take your money and leave you regretting the day you ever signed the contract? Well, that's what happened to some unsuspecting people in Saskatchewan who put their trust in a man they believed would do an honest job. Here is Victor Mallory with a story that ends with a hunt for an elusive con man and begins with one family whose home renovation project turned into a true house of horrors.
It's a sight Greg and Myrna Parisian could never have imagined. Their home being reduced to rubble.
It's pretty rough. You watch the first couple crunches and, you know, 25 years of your life, it's gone. It's really bad.
We were just trying to improve what we had and, you know, try and pay off what we had left on the mortgage and stuff, and now we have to start all over.
Incredibly, it all started with a simple home renovation. In the spring of 2006, the Regina couple hired a local contractor to replace their old wooden foundation with concrete. A contractor referred by their insurance agent.
She said, oh, I have a good contractor for you that does that kind of work. So I thought, okay, so she gave me his name and number.
What was he like?
Very nice, very accommodating. Seemed to know what he was doing, hey?
Showed up in a nice, shiny truck, and he presented himself very well. He said he had 25 years experience at lifting houses.
The contractor made a good first impression. His company, LW Construction, promoted itself as building with integrity. Did you pay him any money?
I paid him $15,247.
Tell me about the day everything went really wrong.
He phoned me at 1:21, I'll never forget it. He says, are you sitting down? And he said, your house fell. I said, well, what do you mean my house fell? Like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. And he said, well, it fell, but nobody got hurt. And I said, there was people underneath it?
The Parisian's house had collapsed. When you got to the site and saw what had happened to your house, what was your reaction?
I couldn't breathe until actually I stopped the car. I was just in shock.
The structure was so precarious, the city condemned the building. Workers in protective suits were eventually allowed in, but only to drag the family's belongings out onto the street. How could this happen? He told you he was an engineer.
He told us that he was an engineer. That was after we had hired him.
When you met your contractor, what name did he give you?
Will Cook.
Will Cook.
Mm-hmm.
What did you learn later about Will Cook?
that his real name is Will Kurk.
What did that say to you?
This guy's a little shady.
A little shady? The Parisians were discovering some disturbing things. They'd been given a phony name and phony credentials. William Kurk is no engineer, but they knew they were in real trouble when they asked him at least to return their deposit. So you asked him for your $15,000 back and you never heard from him again?
Never seen him again. I tried phoning, he never answered my calls.
Thanks, Lise. That's when the couple turned to lawyer Ken Noble to help them. It didn't take him long to find out LW Construction was really a numbered company, controlled by Kurk's girlfriend, Leslie Moldenhauer. Once you started digging into this case, what did you learn about LW Construction and William Kurk, William Cook, Leslie Moldenhauer?
It was like a shell game. It kept on moving. The question was, who are we really dealing with here?
Is LW Construction a legitimate company?
No.
Why not?
It's never been registered by these people. It's not a limited company.
Greg and Myrna had only met Leslie Moldenhauer once.
The day that it collapsed, she told us that they were totally covered and that, you know, we'd be looked after and we'd be getting a new home.
That never happened. It was just another lie in a growing list. We've all heard stories of shoddy workmanship and botched renovations, but this is unbelievable. There's nothing left of the Parisians' home. And it makes you wonder how a basement fix-up can go so terribly wrong. Well, at first, Greg and Myrna thought they were the victims of an incompetent contractor. But they soon found out it was much worse. Their contractor, it turns out, is a con man. A slippery con man. A convicted swindler who has done his best to avoid publicity. This is a rare photo of William Kurk. When W5 investigated him, we uncovered a trail of destruction and another victim just around the corner from Greg and Myrna. How did he present himself?
As a qualified builder that had been building a lot of houses.
Ted Goodenough hired LW Construction to build 5 low-income houses like this one in downtown Regina. It didn't take long to find out the contractor was constantly cutting corners. So there was supposed to be a post here and you never put one.
Well, we had to replace the steps.
With the houses badly behind schedule, Goodenough replaced LW and hired qualified contractors to finish the job, disgusted by the misrepresentation.
That people would take advantage of an affordable housing program where you got low-income people getting houses, getting mortgages on these houses, and suddenly they're in jeopardy of finishing these houses.
From the poor to the rich, William Kurk has made a living out of taking advantage of people. Our investigation eventually led us from Regina to northern Saskatchewan and a place called Candle Lake, where Kurk's alleged victims include a bank and the Saskatchewan government.
He was very smooth, very energetic.
A smooth operator who fooled Gerald Albers, convincing him to join a new venture called Titan Environmental.
He had attended engineering college or the University of Alberta and obtained an environmental engineering degree. He had worked in the oil patch, he had worked in the mining industry.
And you bought his story hook, line, and sinker?
I did.
And so did Gerald's friend, Trevor Worley. Worley owns a farm equipment business in Melfort. Gerald introduced Trevor to his new partner, Bill Cook. What was he like? What was his personality like?
Oh, he's great. Very personable, friendly, wanting to do business.
Trevor gave Kurk $27,000 worth of snow buckets to sell. Did you ever see him after you gave him the snow buckets?
Not once.
Not once?
Not once, no.
That wasn't the only con Kurk pulled here in Melfort. There was the day a stranger showed up at Trevor's shop looking for Kurk to collect money he was owed. When
we finally calmed him down and he He was under the impression, because of what Bill had told him, that he owned this place.
He owned your place?
Exactly.
What was your reaction?
Well, then I knew I was in big trouble. So the both of us were in the same boat looking for money from the same guy. And
so Bill Kurk is not a co-owner or partner?
it has absolutely nothing to do with this business.
Theft, misrepresentation, outright lying. Back in Candle Lake, Gerald Albers says his partner was forging his signature.
There's a contract that's got my signature on it that I never signed. I never saw that document.
In the spring of 2004, Titan Environmental had won a contract with the Saskatchewan Department of Highways to replace a road culvert. A big job worth more than $100,000. A contract that would lead to a string of criminal charges against William Kurk. RCMP Sergeant Brad Kading.
The RCMP has been investigating William Kurk. What are the charges against him?
Well, at this point, the RCMP has approximately 17 charges against Mr. Kurk.
17 charges?
17 in total, yes. They range from frauds to uttering forged documents to producing forged documents.
The allegations against Kurk include making and using forged government documents, forging a bank manager's signature, and forging Gerald Albers' signature.
I get angry. It's really hard to be burnt by somebody and befriended. That was the thing that really bothered me. He invited me into his home.
Because up in this area, you do a lot of stuff on a handshake.
Welcome to Saskatchewan. People are very genuine in most cases. A handshake, a verbal agreement goes to work. People go to work every day on that, on the trust. He is good at what he tries to do, and that's con people.
And William Kurk has been conning people for 20 years. A white-collar criminal with a long record of deceit and dishonesty. This pile of court records amassed by W5, a litany of charges, convictions, and evidence. We found a copy of this worthless check Kurk passed when he was only 19 to buy a pair of speakers. And before that, he'd already been charged with fraudulent use of his father's credit card. When Kurk lied to get that job in Candle Lake, he was on probation, sentenced in 2001 for defrauding several parties, including 3 banks. In a weird twist, the name of the judge who sentenced him, Cook, eventually became Kurk's alias, the name he was using when he destroyed the Parisian's bungalow.
When we return,
I don't think I should be talking to you guys.
a hunt for the contractor from hell.
I was looking for a guy named Bill Kurk. I'm looking for Bill Kurk. Bill Kurk?
The chase
That's him.
is on when CTV's W5 continues. Work, play, play, work. 2 words that are worlds apart. They don't belong together. Have absolutely nothing in common. Or so you thought.
I got rhythm.
Follow the life of a legend, Mr. Tony Bennett.
He understands what the song is supposed to convey. He just nails it.
He'll celebrate a milestone with the help of Elton John, Stevie Wonder, Michael Bublé, and many other friends.
Happy birthday, Tony.
And plenty of music. Tony Bennett, an American classic.
I'm not finished yet.
Tuesday at 7:10 Central on CTV.
High cholesterol. You know it's a risk factor for cardiovascular disease, which is the leading cause of death in Canada. You may not feel high cholesterol, but you could feel its impact. Yes, diet and exercise are important, but sometimes not enough to effectively manage high cholesterol. And when you live with high cholesterol, you never know what fate awaits you. Don't take a chance. Make the connection. Join the millions of Canadians who are taking action. Make the commitment.
Good weekend?
So
Good.
you?
Went to Vegas, booked with Expedia.ca.
What'd you do? Got together some old buddies, had a couple of drinks, great dinner, stayed in the sweetest hotel room, won a few bucks, went to the wax museum, saw some crazy acrobatic extreme magic show, got freaky to Wicked Club, took a helicopter to the Grand Canyon, did a little shopping, went out at 11 p.m., got 11 a.m. at a shiatsu massage, visited the Hoover Dam, went off-roading in the desert, and then my future wife got married.
Expedia.ca presents the fabulous Las Vegas extravaganza. With so many options, book your Vegas trip with ease. Expedia.ca. Your trip, your way.
Still to come, costly projects.
$42,000.
Big promises.
He told me he'll have this place ready.
Outright betrayals.
The number you have reached is not in service.
How will he defend his destructive actions?
Hi.
When CTV's W5 continues.
Percival Ford is the largest Ford dealer in southern Saskatchewan. They carry a full line of Ford, Lincoln, and medium-duty vehicles, F-Series trucks, Lincolns, medium-duty, cars, SUVs, low-cab forward trucks, and Econoline vans.
Hi, I'm Reed Robertson, Fleet Manager at Percival Ford. Whether your business is large or small, we have several plans to help you acquire vehicles as well as maintain them. Call today for all your transportation and equipment needs.
Maggie and I, you could say we have the same taste in shoes. Maggie, she looks at me with those eyes. She's so special. There are other shoes, but there's only one Maggie. Dinner time. With her taste, I just have to feed her Caesar. She loves the tender, meaty taste. Much better than this, eh? If there's one thing we know, it's great taste. Caesar. Love them like they love you.
George, it's 4 in the morning.
But this is my favorite part.
Energizer Max AA batteries, 10-pack, $6.99. Oster Coffee Maker or Sunbeam Bread Maker, $69.99 each. Braun Tassimo Coffee Brewer, $179.99. Dr. Scholl's Foot Spa or Microbead Full-Back Cushion, $29.99 each. Canon SureShot A640 Digital Camera, $479.99. To get all this and even more for less, we prescribe London Drugs.
London Drugs!
Acid erosion is causing the softening and gradual loss of enamel, soft drinks, fruits. What we worry about is someone decides to brush right after they have something that has a high acid content. We can see the thinning of the enamel. Patients need to have a dentist take a look at their teeth. We need to be changing when we brush, and especially when it comes to when we're eating foods that are high in acidity. I would suggest a toothpaste like Sensodyne Pro Enamel. It's designed to help protect the enamel against acid erosion.
You think there's not Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by Tales from Dog River, the complete corner gas guide. In stores now.
From collapsed houses to fake names, from phony government documents to missing funds, William Kurk has cut a swath across Saskatchewan. So we set out to find William Kurk. First stop, track down Leslie Moldenhauer. She's Kurk's girlfriend and the registered owner of the numbered company that destroyed Greg and Myrna Parisian's home.
We're looking for Bill Kurk.
You know what? I can't help you.
You don't know where he is at all?
No.
He's not living with you anymore, or?
I'm not commenting. That's crazy.
Moldenhauer isn't going to give up her boyfriend. But she does give us an important clue. We follow Moldenhauer to this job site, apparently deserted.
Nobody around. It's like they left real fast.
But just before we leave, a worker shows up. Maybe he knows William Kurk.
Well, we'd like to talk to Bill. Has he been here on this site?
No.
Do you know where he is or how we can find
I
him?
heard he was in Alberta, and I think that's where he is.
In Alberta?
Yeah.
So basically you just worked a site by yourself?
Yeah. I don't think I should be talking to you guys.
We're not sure he's telling the truth. We want to know more about this job. So with the help of a neighbor, we find out who owns the lot.
Hi, Gus. It's Victor Malrick from W5 CTV.
A quick call.
Yes.
Are you on your way to your construction site here?
Yes.
And a few minutes later, Gus Kustogianis shows up.
Who did you hire to contract this place?
A fellow by the name of Bill Kurk.
When you hired him, what did he tell you?
Well, he told me he'll have this place ready in 3 months.
Definitely another William Kurk construction project, and maybe another con in the making.
How much money have you given to Bill Kurk for this project?
Right up to now, I have given him about $42,000.
Do you think this is worth $42,000?
Don't think so.
Before you signed this contract, did you know anything about the work that he did on the house that collapsed?
No, I found out after.
Do you know anything about Bill Kurk's past history, his criminal background?
No. I took him at face value.
But where is William Kurk? We've been told that he and Leslie Moldenhauer live in the same house in White City, a posh suburb of Regina, and that's where we head next. We've also been told Kurk drives an expensive pickup, and there it is, in the driveway. We must be getting close. But it's not Kurk who answers the phone.
Hello?
Hi, is this Leslie Moldenhauer?
It is.
Hi.
Once again, she's not going to give him up.
Earlier today?
Will was a subcontractor for me. End of discussion. He does not work for me anymore.
He doesn't do any work for you whatsoever now?
Which? No.
So,
No.
do you have any construction sites going now?
Which? Yes, I do.
Yeah, and he's not working on any of them?
He's not working on any of them.
But Gus just told us he hired
A fellow by the name of Bill Kurk.
Still, Leslie insists Bill's not around.
Do you know where Bill Kurk is?
I don't.
You do live with him, though.
Which?
With Bill Kurk. Do you
Yes,
not?
I live with him.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know where he is to be able to tell you his schedule.
Doesn't he call home?
Which?
Kurk, Bill Kurk, doesn't he call?
Once in a blue moon, yes.
Once in a blue moon.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of work is he doing?
You'll have to ask him when you can find him.
If we can find him. Down the road, there's a storage center where Kurk rents space. No sign of him here. Back to the phone. First, the number for LW Construction.
The number you have reached is not in service.
Then his cell phone, the number he gave to Gust.
Hi, one of them will take your call right now. Please leave a detailed message after the phone, and someone will call you back when they can. Thank you.
Hi, I'm trying to reach Bill Kurk. My name is Victor Malarick. I'm with W5 CTV.
Next step, check out places we've been told Kurk hangs out at.
I was looking for a guy named Bill Kurk, and I know that he comes around here sometimes. And
I think he's been out of town for a while.
Bill Kurk has been out of town?
I think so.
Yeah. When was the last time he was sort of around?
A couple months? No, a couple weeks, probably about a month.
A couple of weeks, a month? Yeah. I'm looking for Bill Kurk, and I hear
Why would you look here?
Well, I heard that he's got friends here, or he hangs out here sometimes, or whatever.
Bill Kurk hasn't been here in 4 years.
Really?
No.
Oh.
He used to come here.
Well, that's you, eh?
No, that's me. He used to come here, but no, I haven't seen Bill Kurk in
4 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, not 4 years. I'm maybe exaggerating. A couple of years anyway.
A couple of years, eh?
Everywhere we turn, people who know William Kurk, but who claim they have no idea where the contractor is, even his lawyer.
I've been trying to get a hold of one of your clients, Bill Kurk.
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny I act for him at this point.
By now, it's getting pretty obvious that Kurk does not want to be found by W5. So back to the most obvious place to look, his home in White City.
Someone's coming. Hi. It's him.
A brief glimpse before William Kurk slams the door.
Bill, we're outside your house. You opened the door and you just closed it. I mean, if we can just talk to you for a second, we'd appreciate it.
Then, surprise, a call from the elusive man himself, but not to talk.
And that was Bill Kurk. He said if I come on his property again, he's called the RCMP and I'll be charged.
That's the truck.
Yep, that's his truck. Right then, we see Kurk's truck leave the house.
That's him. And he's just made his turn.
He's going the
other way?
He's going the other way. That was him.
And while we're trying to catch up to him, suddenly, there he is, right behind us.
That's him.
Everyone told us he was out of town, but there he is, William Kurk.
Waiting for you.
Yeah.
Is he turning?
No, he's going straight.
This time, we lose him. But the next day, we find him again, working on Gust's house. Finally, our chance to ask him about his 20-year career as a Saskatchewan con man. But when he spots W5...
Mr. Kurk?
What?
Why is he running?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
That's Bill Kurk, right?
No.
Yes, it is. I saw him yesterday.
So after days of tracking William Kurk, all we got were a couple of fleeting glimpses.
Still works, too.
The only clear picture, this shot through the fence at his storage yard. The man Greg and Myrna Parisian haven't seen since his renovation brought their house crashing down. They're suing LW Construction for their $15,000 deposit. Their lawyer, Ken Noble, says there's not much the couple could have done to protect themselves from a career con man.
I think that these people did what most people, in fact more than what most people would do. They checked the fellow out, they got a referral, she did a check with the Better Business Bureau. You take people at face value, and that's how people like con men are able to function.
When you see everything that has unfolded in front of you, what are your thoughts about William Kurk?
Well, his next name will be William Crook. That's how I feel.
So you can go from Cook
To Kurk.
Greg and Myrna managed to save a few things, and they have received some insurance money, but they're still out tens of thousands of dollars. Still, their story may yet have a happy ending. The good people of Regina have come to the rescue.
And this
The couple is excited about plans for a brand new home.
And this is the house. I love the roof on the front, on the bay window.
More than 70 companies have donated labor and material to help build the Parisians a new house.
Makes you want to believe there's still heart in Regina.
It's going to be nice getting back to the same neighborhood, I guess.
Yeah.
When Greg and Myrna walk down their old street to the place where they spent 25 years raising their family, they still find it hard to believe it's all gone.
Can't believe we're still making mortgage payments on a hole.
They will start over, all because they trusted a contractor who turned out to be an incorrigible con man.
By the way, William Kurk has now pleaded guilty to 3 counts of passing himself off as a professional engineer, which of course he isn't. He was fined $3,000 and, true to form, avoiding publicity, only his lawyer was in court. We'll be right back.
When we return,
I've never been around people with disabilities before.
conquering a fear of the unknown,
I'm so nervous.
strange city, big obstacles, surprising possibilities.
I never thought that I could ride a bike. I can't.
When CTV's W5 continues.
A lot of nutrients throughout the day. Help get them back with Campbell's Healthy Request, source of 7 essential nutrients. A full serving of vegetables. It's what your body requests.
There's no rush.
Right now, get 2 matzo burgers for only $6 at A&W.
Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble.
What if today you just worked at feeling better? Get Benylin. Feel better. Take a Benylin day.
Stand out. Be different. Customize your vehicle for the way you ride. With Rosetown Mainline, your one-stop accessory shop. Here at Rosetown Mainline Motors, we carry a full line of GM and aftermarket accessories. Custom paints, custom hoods, wheels, tires, exhaust, full suspension lifts, hundreds of accessories to choose from. We also have GM factory-trained technicians to handle all your vehicle's needs. Give our accessory department a call today and customize your ride at Rosetown Mainline.
Still to come,
Bye.
newfound independence,
I think that today she's realizing how big the city is.
disabled, and determined to overcome big city stress.
Oh yeah.
When CTV's W5 continues.
Beneath the placid exterior lies a cauldron of activity inside the Wendy's new jalapeno cheddar double melt. Shown here, we see its many layers, each serving an important function. Fresh ground beef patties insulate the center, keeping it warm. A slice of pepper jack melts beneath bacon, and deep at the burger's core, jalapenos explode in a river of molten cheese. And can only stand in awe of this miraculous way to do what tastes right.
For help from decorating to renovating, come to the Hand and Power Tool sale now at Home Hardware and Home Hardware Building Center. See our flyer for savings, like $130 off a DeWalt heavy-duty tool kit. Save on selected Makita, Stanley, and more. Use your home card to make 12 equal payments with absolutely no fees. The Hand and Power Tool sale.
You're not all alone. Help is close to home.
Only at Home Hardware.
Welcome back to W5. Graduating high school, going to college or university, and moving out of the house, it's all a part of growing up for thousands of young Canadians every year. An exciting and intimidating time, but especially daunting for anyone with disabilities. How do you go from relying on your parents for the most basic needs to living independently? Thankfully for some, there's a way to make that transition easier, and in the process to learn new skills, make new friends, maybe even fall in love. And it happens at a special camp, a place where young people with disabilities learn to live on their own.
You have to be careful. Watch where you're going.
It is day one of the Independence Program for disabled young people. And the sidewalk outside the Ryerson University dormitory in downtown Toronto looks more like a loading zone.
Daddy, get the chair out.
13 participants between the ages of 18 and 21, arriving for a 3-week course that will change their lives. It's already been a long day for Valerie Pominville, who has cerebral palsy. She and her parents just drove 10 hours to get here.
I think that today she's realizing how big the city is.
Toronto can be an intimidating place, especially if this is where you come from. Valerie's family farm on the outskirts of the Northern Ontario francophone town of Hearst. When she's not spending time with her dog Yahoo at the family swimming pond, Valerie is most often here, one of 95 students at Canada's tiniest university, the University of Hearst. She's already completed 3 years of a psychology degree and plans to go to graduate school, which means she'll have to leave home.
I don't want to depend on my parents all my life, so I want to learn things that will lead me to an independent life.
An independent life is a lofty goal for Valerie. Up until now, she's led a pretty sheltered existence, relying on her parents, Nicole and Bernard, for just about everything.
She's completely dependent on us and mostly on her mom.
When it comes to feeding, clothing, doing laundry, all kinds of stuff like that, it's much easier for me to do it myself than to wait for Valérie to do it.
Nearly 1,000 kilometers away in Woodbridge, Ontario, it's much the same story for Gabby Carafa. She has a neuromuscular disorder and relies heavily on her mother.
Here. Thank you. I don't cook. I don't clean. So really, the list is bigger for what I don't do than what I do.
But that's about to change. She and Valerie will soon be roommates.
I'm really, really nervous about it. I've never been around people with disabilities before other than myself. So my mom always teases me and says that I'm in denial about it because I feel like I'm really not in a wheelchair, that I'm separate from them.
She won't be separate from them for long.
And we register and check in.
Back inside the student residence, conversations in search of common ground as everyone meets for the first time.
I'm so nervous.
Me too. I've never done a program like this before, so.
So upstairs they go to check out the accommodations. The rooms are small and Spartan, typical student dorms. Not quite what Valerie had imagined. Even touches from home can't temper her disappointment.
When I had my mental image of here, I thought it would be all accessible with big rooms, but for someone with a disability, they're a bit small.
It's not like my house, but it's all right. Could be worse. I don't know how yet, but it could be.
Our program has been really good over the years in getting
Kim
some
Jones
feedback.
Galley has been part of the Independence program for 16 years. She knows expectations are high.
You've been through a lot of first days. Was this one different than ones in the past?
This year, we had a number of participants who were quite emotional and, visibly upset at being in Toronto and knowing they were going to be there without their parents for 3 weeks.
Bye-bye.
A difficult moment for Valerie, but thankfully, there's little time to dwell on being homesick.
Get your bearings, look for a couple landmarks. We're going to be coming in and out of Pittman Hall many times over the next few weeks.
Almost immediately, the staff leads the way for the group's first excursion, neighborhood orientation. From there, it's on to life skills, training in the kinds of everyday tasks able-bodied people take for granted, like shopping for groceries.
Can I have the, I can't believe it's not butter, the light one, yeah. Thank you.
Next up, food preparation and how to do it safely.
Like this. Put the strawberry on, and then hold it with the fork. Dab it. Yeah, and then cut it. Oh, okay.
Then, making meals.
In a preheated 425 Fahrenheit, 220 Celsius oven.
On the menu we have chicken fingers.
There's even self-defense.
Hey!
Jiu-jitsu, to be precise. Anyone in a wheelchair can be an appealing target for thieves.
Hey!
But not if you can do this. After 5 days of learning the basics, it's time for the first big test. A supervised outing through the busy streets of downtown Toronto. A nerve-wracking experience called City Survival.
And this is it. This is the big challenge.
City Survival Day is a very stressful day because at the end of the first week, it's the determining factor as to whether or not they can go out independently.
I'll just help you out just for your planning.
Amanda Vanderkoy will be Valerie's chaperone.
I'm going to shadow you and let you kind of figure things out on your own, but I think it's important that you have a good idea where you're going before we get on to the subway. So then that way you get more confidence.
Now, confidence isn't an issue for Gabby.
I'm going to the Bata Shoe Museum. It's city survival, so we had to pick a place where we had to go and try to survive in the city. I'm not really nervous. I'm pretty good with directions.
We'll soon see. But not everyone is upbeat. Take Abby Adeshigbin.
Are we going to the CN Tower today?
Well, I'm not sure because I don't have money on me.
A childhood stroke left him partially blind and affected his mobility. Last night, he had an accident with his wheelchair.
My chair hit the side of the door and got caught in the door and the air started going down on it.
Now he has a flat tire. He'll be lucky to get out of the building today.
So have you phoned a wheelchair company to?
Yeah, we have to call them back again, so.
Okay.
Meanwhile, outside, Valerie is on her way. She's heading to a ceramics museum, but first, she has to get to the subway. And she's not off to a good start.
What? You gotta look for the curb, okay?
Yeah.
You're gonna fall out of your chair.
Yeah, I know.
She's only a block away from the student residence, and already she's going the wrong way.
When we return,
Stress. Yeah, it is stressful. Yeah.
trying moments
Yeah.
make way for a special first
It is my first boyfriend.
and a moving farewell.
I'm gonna miss you.
When CTV's W5 continues.
The champagne glasses may be familiar, but have you ever seen a car that can park itself? Presenting the magnificent new Lexus LS 460. Pursue the moment. Lexus.
What'd you get?
Junior chicken sandwich.
Hey, I saw this thing on TV. It says that chickens can run like 15 kilometers an hour.
No, there's no way a chicken can run that fast.
Yes, it can. I saw it.
All right, let's see. And go.
Dude, that's not gonna...
The Junior Chicken. It's got people talking. Just $1.39 any day you want it. Part of our Value Picks menu.
From the first notes, you know it's the Tragically Hip live. Friday night, January 19th at Brand Center at Ipsco Place. Their new CD, World Container, is in stores now. The Tragically Hip with special guest, the Sadies. Get reserved seats now at Brand Center box office and any Ticketmaster outlet. Charge at 543-7800 or online at ticketmaster.ca or hob.ca. Produced by House of Blues Concerts Canada.
Acid erosion is causing the softening and gradual loss of enamel, soft drinks, fruits. What we worry about is someone decides to brush right after they have something that has a high acid content. We can see the thinning of the enamel. Patients need to have a dentist take a look at their teeth. We need to be changing when we brush, and especially when it comes to when we're eating foods that are high in acidity. I would suggest a toothpaste like Sensodyne Pro Enamel. It's designed to help protect the enamel against acid erosion.
In just a moment, crushing the obstacles and welcoming the possibilities.
Go, 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 go!
We'll be right back. Some things need a tune-up.
What's the problem?
The little bell inside won't ding.
The pump isn't broken, just the ding is broken.
Without that ding, it's nothing.
Well, piano lessons
I'm impressed, Davis.
have Wanda playing second fiddle.
See how they run. Maybe that's enough for today. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
An all-new Corner Gas. Monday at 8, 7 Central on CTV. You can catch Corner Gas on demand on the CTV broadband network at ctv.ca.
Let's take a look at the new Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich. The new Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich. The new Tim Hortons breakfast, wait for it, sandwich. The new Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich looks delicious, doesn't it? With eggs, bacon, or sausage, processed cheese, all on a toasted home-style biscuit. It's just $2.49.
Always fresh at Tim Hortons.
Presenting the magnificent new Lexus LS 460. Pursue the moment. Lexus.
As I get older, I see the importance of helping keep my bones strong and healthy. That's why my doctor recommended Caltrate Calcium Supplement with vitamin D, because my diet alone may not always be enough. It's never too early or too late for Caltrate.
If you think a cold will stop me, you don't know me. You don't know Advil.
Advil cold and sinus. Tough on colds like Advil is on pain. First dates, cocktail parties, weddings, meetings, business trips, second dates, You can wear a suit just about anywhere. Just don't always wear the same one. At Moore's, update your look with suits starting at just $159.99 and build your wardrobe without emptying your wallet. Moore's, well made, well priced, well dressed.
I'm a bit mixed up.
It is day 5 of the Independence Program for Disabled Young People. Today's outing is called City Survival, and Valerie Pominville, the small-town girl, is struggling on the streets of Toronto.
You need to get off the street.
What?
You're on the road.
On the road, but off course. Only 10 minutes into her journey, and she is hopelessly lost.
Safety first, then map.
Yeah.
Safety first, it sounds good, but is Valerie really listening? Just a block later, and she's putting herself in danger again.
Okay, now get up over here.
Yeah.
All right. So that wasn't safe. Get on up off the street. You have to be aware of the lights, okay? And look, it's the little man you want to see, okay?
Yeah.
Cross.
Yeah. I can't reach.
As for Gabby Carafa, she embarks on her maiden subway trip.
And then I could go through.
She encounters a few minor obstacles. The stations can be confusing for any first-timer, but she's sorting it out.
This is left and right, east and west. So we're going the wrong way. Oh, I get it. Now that I know that this is the right subway, I'm confident.
Confident and now on the right track. Next stop, the Shoe Museum. As for Abby Adeshigbin, he is still stuck in his suite with a flat tire, but at least the staff has found a pump.
It's pumping up, Abby. It's just whether or not it's going to hold the air. That's not good. Not too fast.
Neither is this.
I thought I was okay.
Okay, you're up. I'm really nervous about safety right now, and that's my primary concern. I don't even care if we get there. I just want to get there safely, or wherever we're going safely. So we definitely have lots to work on.
Okay, we'll get it, okay?
So does Abby. He's still stuck in his room.
Stress. Yeah, it is stressful. Yeah.
Spending the morning on the phone.
Yeah, good morning. I'm just calling about to see if somebody can come help me fix my tire.
But so far, it's nothing but voicemail, and Abby's not dealing well with the aggravation.
That's why my parents don't let me deal with this, because I have sickle cell, I have high blood pressure, I can't be stressed.
Now, as for some of the others, like Torrance Ho, things are going much better.
Look at that, it only has one shot.
He and his shadow, Nick Joachimides, made it to the Royal Ontario Museum, only 15 minutes behind schedule.
He did very well. He used his map and we got here.
And across town, it's been a memorable day for Danny Burnett. The Toronto Maple Leafs fan gets a first-hand look at the Stanley Cup at the Hockey Hall of Fame.
It was really exciting, able to find my way around. Not too much help.
Same goes for Gabby. She too has arrived at her destination.
We're here.
But no such luck for Valerie. The Ceramics Museum is still a long way off, and the journey has taken much longer than expected.
About an hour and a half, and it's a 5-minute walk to the Eaton Center from where we were. So she's definitely struggling. So we're gonna probably just have a quick bite to eat and start heading back. Okay, now get in there. First try, good job.
I don't know how someone would wear them. They're just so weird. Like a rock star shoe.
For Gabby, the Shoe Museum is a hit.
Look at the pineapple.
And her day has been problem-free.
I want a pineapple on our shoe. My goal was to get here on the subway since I've never taken it, and I arrived successfully.
I mean, this was her first time in the big city and on the subway, and to watch her to go through all that and be successful, it was good.
Now, let's check in with Abby. Back at the residence, a wheelchair mechanic has found the cause of the leaky tire.
You got a screw right into the inside of your tire. That's why your tire's leaking slowly.
Oh, okay.
That's on this side. Then you got real lucky. What did we find? Oh, we got another one.
So 2 nails, eh?
Yeah.
That's must be a record.
And as for Valerie, it took her so long to get to the subway, there's no time for the ceramics museum. So she settled on shopping for notebooks at a dollar store.
I've learned that I can't go all on my own yet, and I need to ask questions and be precise.
How did Valerie feel at the end of her outing?
Valerie had a stressful day. I believe Valerie will need a little bit more practice, and definitely that's something that she can book a staff person to go out with her and to continue practicing her navigation skills so that she does increase her confidence.
So while Valerie will need further supervision, Gabby won't. She outshines the others on this day.
I've been talking to the other participants of this program, and they seem to have had a lot more difficulty than I did.
For it, Kaylin!
With city survival behind them now, the days fly by.
I never thought that I could ride a bike or do all that stuff, but I can, I guess.
There's activity. After activity.
How did daughter eat them raw?
Probably 80% of them have not had an opportunity to participate in wheelchair basketball, let alone any other wheelchair sports.
I've never played any type of sport in my entire life. I was a goalpost once for soccer. That's as far as it went.
Before long, the 3 weeks are nearing an end. It's time to head out on the final exam, City Survival 2. Gabby's previous success means no chaperone this time, but that's not the case for Valerie. She's off to the movies with her shadow, looking to improve on her previous City Survival experience.
I got lost, and got lost, and got lost again. And I hope it won't happen again.
2 blocks into this journey and already an obstacle, a sidewalk under construction. But Valerie's about to learn that some Torontonians are only too happy to help. While the construction worker smooths out the sidewalk, Valerie gets an opportunity to confirm she's going the right way.
I have to go on Church to Carlton.
Okay, all right.
So it's this way, right?
It's the next set of lights up that way.
Yeah.
After a quick patch job, the sidewalk is ready to go, and Valerie even gets a police escort across the street.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
And she won't need any more help the rest of the way.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
A ticket for Familia, please.
Pardon?
Familia?
Sure.
Less than half an hour later, she's arrived at the movie theater.
I've learned from the first time that I should have had assistance, so, well, as we say, we learn from our mistakes, and this time I had to ask assistance. I'm very happy. Yeah. Theater 6. Which one is 6?
Here's an extra large. Did you want to try it on?
Yeah, can I?
Things are also going much better for Abby this time around.
Got it.
Sweet.
He's made it to the Air Canada Centre, home of his favorite team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. And he's not leaving without a jersey.
Great. I like this jersey.
Yeah, that is good.
It's the best day of my life. It's not like I'm alone doing things. I'm just with the shadow, and they're letting me figure things out on my own, like basically one-on-one, and ask for the help when I need it, which is great because that's exactly what I wanted in my life. So I think it's wonderful.
It may be hard to believe, but their time together is coming to a close.
I'm gonna miss you.
You're gonna get a wet hug.
While new friends say their goodbyes and families reunite, it's also time for the participants to reflect on some very personal lessons learned.
I think I became more open-minded and accepted the fact that, people in wheelchairs are just like everyone else. And it's not only me that's just like everyone else, other people are too. So there's no point in me judging someone because of their disability when I have a disability myself.
So much so that Gabby is now doing something she would never have even considered 3 weeks ago, dating someone in a wheelchair. Dan DePoche, another member of this year's program.
It is my first boyfriend. Because I never knew anyone in a wheelchair, never got to know anyone, then I realized that, like, you know, he's just like everyone else. And he felt the same way about girls in wheelchairs too, so it kind of fits.
Now that I've done this program, I have a better idea what it is to be on my own. So when I'll decide that I want to live on my own, well, I'll be more ready.
Do you think it's realistic for every single one of those people who came into the program this year to dream to be able to live on their own?
Each participant who came to the Independence program this year could live on their own.
Okay, you want to go for some more?
Gabby's dream of living on her own is definitely realistic.
How is it?
I believe Valerie will do really well. She stayed with it and took every opportunity to develop her skills and gain that confidence. And I think that's something she'll always take with her.
There you go. Not too bad.
This is sweet.
With the support that can be put in place, I believe it is a realistic dream for anybody.
Now, who pays for the Independence program? Well, it costs $5,000 for the 3-week camp. Families and participants pay about $900, including some spending money. The rest is paid for by the Bloorview Kids Rehab Foundation in Toronto. We'll be right back.
Unexpected traction. The new all-wheel drive. Fusion from Ford.
Ladies, I made nachos. The perfect munchies for girls' night. I use Kraft Tex-Mex shredded cheese. Kraft Tex-Mex? That's your secret?
Kraft Tex-Mex, the perfect blend of mozzarella, cheddar, and Monterey Jack with jalapeno peppers. Kraft shredded cheese, the not-so-secret ingredient.
The party? Yeah, it's all set. I got lots of Philly dips. You didn't know Philly made dips? Yeah, and they're half the fat of the leading sour cream dip. Albert, he'll be there.
A little taste of heaven to dip.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Canada's optometrists to remind you that serious eye disease has put over 2 million Canadians in the dark. See an optometrist regularly.
Welcome back to W5 and to a look ahead to our next edition.
I begged God to bring her back.
Drugs killing American children.
Drugs being produced by the ton.
Made in Canada.
It's a major problem. It's a staggering amount.
How international drug lords.
There's large-scale operations.
Get the goods legally in Canada.
This is very attractive to organized crime.
To make the drugs that destroy lives.
Watching your child slowly kill themselves.
On both sides of the border.
I felt like someone ripped my heart out.
That's next time on W5. But remember, you can also find us on the internet at w5.ctv.ca. There you'll find more information about our stories. You can even watch them again. On behalf of all of us at W5, I'm Sandy Ronaldo. Thanks for joining us.